Hey everyone, welcome back again. This is Gina. Today I am doing a 4x10 inch collage. I want to thank you for all of those who have recently subscribed, even though I haven't posted in over a month. And thank you to those who stayed. I don't understand it, but I appreciate it. For those who subscribed while I was away, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart, and the middle and the sides and the top and all around. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Today I am de-stressing and decluttering because I have a little container that I have some really small scraps in, and then I have a box with some medium, and you know when we do collage we have lots of scraps, and it was really getting to me, so I decided to get rid of them but keep them at the same time. And I think part of the problem for me was that I kind of fed up of seeing my own pieces. I think that's the problem, really and truly. So this piece is done. My phone stopped and I didn't realize. I'm so sorry. So that's that. And it's just bits and pieces that I found. I went searching all over. I started off in my little container, and then I went digging up and I found in box, in the medium box and in the bigger box. And so this is one that that's it. And then it's like I couldn't stop. It's like when you're jelly printing and you just keep doing more and more. It's very addictive. So, I mean, once you have scraps, you could just go on and on and on and on and on. So, I had more scraps. I found more scraps while I was looking for scraps to fill up the page. And, I just kept... So, this was supposed to be a one-page declutter, collage, scrap buster thing. But it turned into a couple pages. So for parts of it, I used the book page to start because I didn't want to just put my pieces down. And it helped me because how to put it, boy? It was frustrating seeing all of your same pieces because I see all of this all the time, like all the time. So that's why I love doing swaps with others, because I get to see... everybody has their own style, their own way of doing it, their own colors they would choose. And even the products that we use are different, so it gives a different vibe on paper. And so for those who have swapped with me, I really appreciate it more than you know. I mean, it might be a small thing for you to just give away, exchange some of your scrap pieces, but for me, it's like... I don't know, I get really, you can't even imagine how excited I get. Okay, so I just want to thank you for joining me on this journey, and I want to say it really helped, because it's not, I think some people say it's a mindless kind of repetitive exercise, but for me, it's not so much that, because I actually do think, as much as I move quickly and I stick things down, not thinking of composition and not thinking of colors. So, and that's the next thing. I know there are people who would do this based on colors. So they would do a green, all their greens they would put together, or all their blues and their neutrals and so on. But for me, I didn't even want to think about that, because then I would have to sit and sort before I stuck, and I wasn't in that frame of mind. So I just, whatever I found at the time, I put it on the table and I ripped and stuck, or I cut and stuck, or I just stuck because the pieces were already there. So I just layered over each other. All colors go down. I was thinking after that I probably should have sorted, but at the time that's not what I needed. So I did what I needed. And I want to encourage all of you to do what you need to do at the time that you need to do it in. Because sometimes, you know, I've been looking at a lot of videos which have been very encouraging. And I want to thank the creative community out there. All of us who love paper, who love to cut and stick and paint and just do our thing. I want to thank all of you for putting yourself out there, because for me this is personal and it's part of me that I'm putting out, right? And thank you for putting your stuff out for everybody to see and be encouraged by it and be influenced by it. And you know, it's just thank you, because it does help me and it gives us ideas. And you know, if you're stuck, it kind of gets your juices flowing sometimes. So I've been on a little block. I have been drawing. I started back drawing, and that actually was thanks to finding a YouTuber called Creative Cove. I'm sure most of you know her. She's amazing. Wow, she could draw amazingly well and very, very quickly. It's kind of freaky, but she actually encouraged me just by her chatting and drawing. You know, it made me think, hey, you know, maybe I could actually try one or two. And so I started really small, and you know, like really not even 4x6, smaller bits and pieces of blank paper that I've started sketching on, and I have about 20 pieces now. So it's great. You know, it's nice to just sit and draw. And I try not to perfect it, but at the same time, you know, I want it to look kind of like what I'm supposed to be drawing. You know, it's not abstract. So yeah, I've been drawing. I haven't been at my desk in over a month, but I don't know. It's strange, because I felt like I was going through a fear of the desk. Have any of you gone through that? I don't know. I finished another page. Yay! I'm not even talking about my pages today. I hope that's okay. This is just this page I'm sticking down is, you know, just some little thing. I think I was in a meeting or some get together on Zoom or something, and I just that thing that I put rest there, the red strip, that was a swap. Somebody gave me that. I really like it. I just, you know, I really want to use it. I just haven't found its home yet. So I really, really like it, because it's like piece of paper and stitched onto it. There's a piece of lace underneath, and then this see-through cloth thing, but it's not cloth, and the flower, it's so cute. I really like it. So I might use it on the, you know, probably in a journal, like on the edge of a journal, but the paper is very it's very fragile. So I don't know, because I was thinking of using it as a tuck spot, but the paper is quite fragile. Or maybe I could stick a piece of paper under it and then use it as a tuck spot. Yeah, I think maybe I'll do that. Okay, I digress. So yes, so all of this is paper that I have, that I've dyed or sketched on, you know, for years. You know, sometimes I just collect and I create and I just put it away and I don't use it, because I have all these grand plans and grand intentions, and then I don't use it. So this is me using it now, and I'm hoping that I use these boards, let's call them collage boards, that I'm creating. I am really hoping that I use them. I don't know how yet, but for now the plan is just to get rid of my scraps. And because I started this, which really started off with that little container, because I started it, I actually ended up cleaning out my papers and sorting it and labeling and dumping. I was able to get rid of a lot, and it felt lighter, but at the same time I just couldn't come back in the room for a while. So that's another one done. And then I still had paper on my desk, and I was like, yeah, let's do another one. So I spent a lot of time just sticking. I used up a lot of glue, but I'm grateful that I did use up my paper and get this done, because it really worked. I guess the purpose was to get stuff out and just release and, you know, just create all in one, and I was able to do that. As I said before, I have no rhyme or reason. I am not sticking according to color or size or shape. I just pulled out my scraps and leftovers that I always feel like I could use somewhere else because it's so cool and I want to use it again. And yeah, I'm just getting everything stuck down. So how has everyone been? I know it's been a long time. It would be great if you could let me know how you've been. Have you been up to? It's been a month plus. So what's been happening? I hope everyone has been well. I have been sick. I feel like it was COVID again. That's how sick I got. It was pretty bad, but I am much, much better now. And then I had another health issue, but that's good. And, you know, just managing life, managing work and work-life balance, your child or children and bills and the home, chores, as well as trying your best to create as much as possible. So, yeah. I also took up a little course, so I finished that. And I'm planning to do part B soon, level 2. So that'll be good. I'm excited about that as well. And yeah, this is actually the green paper, the green polka dot paper is actually a paper bag. I've had that bag for a long time and I knew I wanted to use it in my art. I just didn't know how. And I ended up using it here. I'm just scraping out as much glue as I can before I throw that away. And I'm sticking as much as I can. So, let me let you just watch. I hope you pulled out your pieces too, if you have any. If not, you know, just whatever you choose to do artistically. And just create while I am cutting and sticking and ripping and just getting stuff stuck down. I even found some harder, thicker pieces. Some of them I used my tacky glue to stick those down. And yeah, like these pieces, these are, the card is much thicker. I think it's watercolor paper that I used. And I thought, hey, why not? Let's put them in and, you know, just let's see what happens. Either I use it or I like it or I don't like it, you know, and we'll see. So with these, I'm thinking I could probably use them for tags or book covers. These are my pieces. Actually, they're not all, but this is most of them. So they're kind of all over the place, you know, different. Yeah, it's just my pieces that I stuck down. And I have planned to use them up, and we'll see how that goes. I will see you in the next video. It will be soon. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm looking forward to your comments.